and welcome to week 12, day 2. We're going to talk about popular sources, and it's going to be a lot shorter than the last video. So, understanding concepts. It's reminding you to get together that primary research and start on it as soon as possible. Are you going to use OmniSci? Are you creating a Google form survey? Are you going to visit Twitter and find out what is being said about your topic in terms of user sentiment? How are they feeling about your topic? Are you going to find out how they're feeling about a company connected to your topic? And if any of these are being used, how is it relevant at all to your topic? How can you use it? It's really cool and nifty, but it needs to have relevance and it really needs to fit with your topic because every topic is different. And while tweet map is super cool, it might not work for, an overfishing topic. So you need to find what works for you and see if you need to look up somebody from the company or somebody related to your topic so you can interview them. Maybe that's the most important. But part of the 12.2 assignment, popular sources and synthesis, I'm going to be asking you about your progress because while I trust that you're an adult and you're going to start on it, I'm going to verify with that assignment that you are starting on it. So moving on to 12.2 and kind of overviewing it so you understand what you need to do. It's about using Google or some other search engine to find two popular sources about your topic. And you're starting with what kind of search terms can I use? And it always helps to do two to narrow it down, not just environmentalism, but what about environmentalism and do you want to figure out? So I'm going to show you an example of searching. We've done this before, but I'm going to do it again. So if you were to type in two phrases into Google that revolve around your topic and maybe a subtopic or a trend that you kind of thought about, look at the responses you get and see, is this really what I wanted to find? Or click on a few of them and just, is that what you were thinking of when you type that in? And that almost looks academic. So would we consider it public per se? I mean, it was from Google, but did you really want to get more of, a source like this? And it's more, just the feel of it is more accessible and it's more in line with what one might consider when they think of a public or a popular source. Not that that PDF we clicked on, could apply, but mainly you're looking for, an online article that's scrollable like this. And then if those first search terms didn't work out, maybe click on it, hover over it, and you can fill it in with different things or think of different ways to, evidence. Because you need to find ultimately two sources. You need to scan them. You need to get the works cited information kind of stuff together. And you need to write extended, that's 2-paragraph annotations for these sources, synthesis sentences for them. You need to add them to your grid because these are new sources. These are not part of those 6 of those initial sources you already have. These are new ones that you're going to add to your grid. And by completing those extended annotations of these 2 popular sources, you're completing another part of your rough draft. Let's look at that assignment. There's a lot. And as always, if I were you, I would take it all and put it into your stuff, but mainly we already know we need to find 2 popular sources. You need to write the paragraph annotations for them. We can see from the assignment guidelines, when I said 2 paragraph annotations, I meant 2 paragraphs total. So you're still kind of thinking of that longer extended model of annotating a source, and you might go back to that formula and see if you can tweak it and make it shorter, but you're still thinking about how you can summarize the source and think about it critically rather than writing like a boring mini book report, synthesizing things that we talked about. How does it connect to your other article kind of questions? And then I'm checking on your primary research. There's 3 ways I might do that, and you're picking one way because you only picked a survey or interview or online observation, and you can't do all of these. You just need to answer one component to answer question 7 fully. And if you created a survey, that's self-explanatory. Interview question, self-explanatory, and name of the person. I don't need their contact information. I don't want that, but I don't want to know that much about them. And then if you were doing online observation, I want screenshots of some of that. So not everybody's going to have a screenshot. Again, there's 3 different ways you could answer number 7. And then the password for the day 2 lecture is the password that you'll have to enter to complete the assignment. Reminder that you should be adding your survey link here and then checking it. Checking it so you can pay it forward and take the surveys there to help out your fellow students. And then even if you're not conducting a survey, you're like, I'm doing an interview, I'm doing online observation, please review that Google Doc and look at those and help out your classmates and take some surveys. And upload it by April 3rd. And that is the end of the week 12 lecture. And if you have a question, you're going to reach out to me.